do something. I don't know why it's bluffing, because they know I'm making this video, this live stream, exposing them. Today's topic is going to be very interesting. This is about you and the power of your mind and spirit, your soul. I had many dreams for the past couple of days of, I don't know, I've been astral projecting and seeing what they're doing behind closed doors. And the thing is, they lost the war while we rise and won. There are some of you who've been on this planet for a very, very long time. Longer than you could remember. Because they remember you. You don't remember you. The reason why you don't remember yourself is because they hijacked your mind. So what's happening with this hurricane season at the moment, it's really titans, it's really old gods coming back to surface, making amends. Not even amends, but making karma do its justice for taking their children, taking their light children, their light beings. And the thing is, they're losing the juice, they're losing knowledge, they're losing information that we are holding within ourselves. And it's like they think they can hijack our mind during our sleep. If you think about it, why do some of us get nightmares? Why do some of us have these humiliation rituals with our family? If I could tell you our family ain't really our family, they're just a product of the mask to keep us in a loop, to keep us harvesting our energy and our essence for their own personal gain. Because when we leave this planet, we never really truly leave this planet. We stay on this planet and we still keep creating. And they try to get rid of us much as possible. That's why we have so much spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare is real. Take a look at your life for a minute. Have a sit back. It might be painful. You might feel a couple of stings. But those are good stings. Those are good pain. Those are good memories to remember. Otherwise, the good times you're remembering is nothing but an illusion over the bad times, so that they can balance the scales from themselves of doing harm to you and harm to others, but also want you to keep you here. So they'll give you a taste of life, but not to the fullest of life. Let me say that again. I wish I could say that again. I'm not saying that again, but I'm gonna say it again. They want to take over little of what you have to nothing. They want to make sure you're not getting the proper things you need out of life. They put you underneath some type of spell to make sure that you follow their orders, but not your own order. You have your own divine timing order. We're all a gift from God. We all are the gods, or God, the image of God, the image of Allah, the image of Yahweh. Because we're the ones waking up every day being thankful and showing gratitude for putting food on our table, because we have the knowledge from our ancestors. And if you don't believe that there's something waking you up and making you go to sleep, then you are an NPC character. You just don't really truly exist. You're just a puppet material for the Illuminati, for the Freemason, for this 3D holographic world that they call their home. This is their home, but it's not. This used to be our home. We used to, okay, think about it. We used to be an avatar body, an avatar format, right? And We used to, during those time of being the avatar, we used to have these elements. We used to master all of these elements: water, fire, earth, air. We used to be able to conquer these elements that they are lacking on, that they wish that they can have. We still can do it to this day. We have telekinesis, we have astral projection, we have anything you can name that is not normal, supernatural, and it's a supernatural ability. But the thing is, they want to clothe our ability, saying that what we have is fucking mental illness or some shit like that, when it's not the case. Those who don't know fear the unknown, and those who know the unknown don't fear the unknown. Lock that in. Tell yourself this. Someone told me this yesterday. Lock this in your mind today. Think about this all day. I don't know how to lose, because you don't. You never lose. Something inside of you is constantly fighting for you and will continue to fight for you. It will not see you down. It will not see you at the last drop of your life. It will not. If other cases, maybe you would have been gone already. You would not have been here. But you are here today because you chose to be here, and now it's time to take back your order. Take back what you created for your life, not what they order for your life to be. You can't order a soul to do something out of its own nature. If it's your will to be nice, it's your will to be nice. If it's your will to be bad, it's your will to be bad. But do nice things for the nice reason, and do bad things for the nice reason as well, for the good of things. Don't do it because it's in the nature. Do it because it's in your nature. Not in the nature, in your nature. So when something is out of order, balance. And it's hard to balance. When we've been close. Give me a second. Just went around. When we've been clothed all our lives of the illusion that was given to us in our lifetime, in our life. We've been here before. We're just remembering. We're just on the tip of the iceberg of waking up to finding who we used to be and what we are today. When you remember your past life, you're remembering something about yourself that you've done this before, and you're gaining back access to information that you had a long time ago. And they want to take that away from you by clothing your imagination, by not you believing in your own ability to rise above one conflict. So many of us, we was able to be put on a challenge and face so many things to overcome and overrise. It's like nothing. But to other people, they look at you as little as, oh, you're nothing. But fuck them people. If those vibrations is not within your circle, let them go. You don't owe them nothing. Same thing with family. You don't owe them nothing. Friends, you don't really communicate well with. It's all part of their agenda to keep you in a loop of their agenda. Let me ask you something. Have people been coming up to you like sexual stuff, or like especially with family members and shit? That's part of a ritual that they're trying to get you to do, because they know the power of your essence of sex, that you can bring out the magic in certain people. Don't give up your temple so easily, because the things you might be transmuting inside of oneself, you might not like. And you have to learn the hard way in order to understand this information. You go in a spiral when you take on bad energy versus good energy. Be careful who you have sex with. Be careful who you have intimacy with. Same thing for males and females. Your body is your temple. Don't allow the Freemasons to dictate whether or not, because they will do some slick shit, have people come up to you and like bribe you and be like, yeah, I can do this for you, I can do that for you, but in return, I want this, I want that, I want sex. Why? Why is that? Because they know the power of your DNA, of your consciousness. So they can either switch you on or switch you off with their just them sticking it in within you. Or if it's a female and she's have the master of manipulation, of warlock type of vibe, then she is controlling your every move, controlling your every desire, your heart desire. These are wicked people. These are not holy masses. They try to look holy now, but the thing is, I think since I shifted the game, they trying to follow the game, and I'm like, they keep putting one foot after the other. Next foot is gonna be stuck in their fucking neck if they keep trying. The war is over. There's no more counting sheets before we go to bed. Why do we count sheets before we go to bed? Think about it. What are sheep representing? What do a cow represent to a sheep? What does the Milky Way galaxy? Let's just put that. People are going to have a hard time, or they're going to have a hard time when others are awakening. They really are. And when others starts to wake up, it's like, alright, I've been here before. I've done this shit. Now proceed with cautious, always. Because no matter where you go, you're always being watched. You're always being guided to do something out of your own order or in your order. It's time for you to take back your order. The Illuminati had lost. We have won. We have risen. They can't control our mind. They cannot control our destiny. There is no more such thing as destiny swap. We shifted the game once we woke up. This generation. It's many more generations to come to wake up. Same thing with the old generation. The old generation waking up to what they already knew. But then again, that's old information. Wake up to new information and dial in, tune in. Don't tune out. Because the more we tune out, the more we're going to lose connection to our spirit. And I seen when it's like, you ever seen a vampire when they turn off their emotions or whatever? It's like Vampire Diaries when they turn off them, or the originals when they turn off their emotions, they go hibernate or whatever, shit like that. They're able to see in the minds when they go to sleep. They're able to like not necessarily control their emotion, they lash out. That's how it is when we first awaken. We look fucking insane. And they don't like that we look insane. They do, but then at the same time, they don't like that we are coming to the age of knowledge and wisdom. I'd be like, what for? What's the point of creating all of this? What for? Then to sit there and take somebody imagination, somebody vision, and to hand it to the next person like, here you go. But don't let that stop you though. Don't let old wounds stop you from creating. Let the old wounds help you create. Because only you got the blueprint to those old wounds. Those old scars. It's never ugly in your eyes. It might be beautiful to somebody else. Don't think negative. Think positive. Be enlightenment of yourself. Be happy that you are still here, that you still get to exist and create. Because most people are not here creating and existing, but they're creating an existing somewhere else from a different dimensional level of plane existence that is not connected from this three-dimensional world. Then they have the power to their life. And then beyond after, and then after before, so many afters after after. It's consciousness after consciousness once you come back. When you come back from this three-dimensional plane, who is you then? Which ancestors are you in now that you lived before? The Illuminati can't take our knowledge anymore. They used to try to program us in our sleep before we go to sleep. Or they were trying to put algorithms, things in front of us to control our imagination for their own agenda. And I used to watch that a lot. And I used to pay attention to how I react to it and what happens during my day and during other people's days who are connected to me. They know that it's worlds within worlds. Like, it's a bunch of demons, a bunch of good spirits, a bunch of bad spirits, a lot of spirits within spirit, of cells, of spirits. It's too many. It's too many to count. It's too many to think of that I've seen within spirits, within other people, or just in human people. I'm not human. I never was human. I'm human in flesh in your eye, but I'm not human in spirit. I'm a multiple dimensional being. Spirit. Being, spirit. Same thing. But once you learn that you are a multiple dimensional spirit or being, good morning. When you know that you are a multiple dimensional spirit / being, you know that can't nobody take anything from you. You can keep constantly creating energy. You can keep constantly creating worlds within worlds. So it doesn't matter what they do, you know? And the thing is, she threw me off. Let me get back on the train. I hate when they do that shit. And I said good morning when I'm supposed to say Grand Rising. I said good morning to her. Sorry. But yeah, when you wake up and you realize the bullshit, it's fun being in the chaos of your own awakening, of your own true essence of who you are. It's no more Splitville. It's only wholeness. It's only noble. It's only one. It's only one of you. They can't clone you. They can't recreate you. You are you for a reason. You are here for a reason. So live it up. And as us beings, and I'm only gonna, for this part, this is for the Black people. We need to take back everything. No holding back. It's not about outsmarting oneself. It's not about stop with the violence. Stop killing our own kind. Stop beating up our own kind. Stop doubting our own kind, because that's the order of them. That is the order that they want us in. Step out of their order. It's to step in your own order. And this can go for all races, but I'm really talking about the Black people, because every day as I look on the street and shit, we are so far disconnected from our own kind. It hurts me, but then at the same time, I know we have a choice to do something about it. That's why I'm always on YouTube, just like realizing some things. And it's not our fault. It really isn't. We can't blame our ancestors. We can't blame them. We can We can't even blame the knowledge that they was receiving, because they received that knowledge by something outside of them. No God, no sky daddy in their right mind would tell them to enslave an androgynous being. Like, where in the Bible does it say that? You know what I mean? Like, where? And I read the Bible. I don't follow, like, I follow, but it's like the 48 commandments, and then I see it be breaking every day. That's how we don't ascend. You have to ascend into order to become the Christ-like consciousness. That's within us. That is nowhere near outside of us. That is within. That is their rules. But the Christ consciousness is within. Believe in thyself when you don't have nothing else to believe in. Believe that there is a God, but don't believe that their agenda of God. Because all it is to keep you in form enslavement for them. And that's what they want. They want this world to be their puppet, so the world can be their oyster. But the world is your oyster once you use your imagination, the power of the gift of imagining, the ability to imagine, to believe in what you imagine, to believe in the unsupernatural and the supernatural. Things that they wish they can see, but they need others to see it for them, so they can control other people's gift and say and claim it that's their own. This is what I know. Make it them and profit off of them and recycle off of them. Make your own church your own home. Make your temple your own church. Don't do things unholy and live in righteous. But then again, that's their agenda. They want you to do the opposite of what it is that they are teaching you. Know your own knowledge. Go within sometimes. Going within can do such good things. But what it is, they clothe you so badly to the point all you can think about is pain. All you can think about is what people done unto you. Those people was never real. Those people was just a milestone for you to develop the character that you need to become, the person that you need to be. And I'm sorry to say it's like character, but that's what it is. You're like a character to their movie. Now step outside of their movie and create your own. Step outside of their square and create your own circle. Take their square to make your circle. Take their knowledge to make your own knowledge. Take, but be mindful. Be righteous about it. Do the opposite of what they want you to do in your order. Bring back in your order, the order that you came with, not the agenda of order that they want. They have lost. None of the shit that they program us with is working. The MK Ultra, none of that shit. The family humiliation shit to bring you down, really all it is going to do just rise you up and you create more. I'd be like, oh, you want to do what to me? Oh, okay. That's nothing. Rise every day. Even if you see failure is success. Failure is a good thing. Because what others lack in and what you lack in, you have multiple blueprints of success. You can overcome. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in a loop. It's never fun. But then again, when you are stuck in a loop, when you're so static and can't move, Your mind is moving. Your mind is constantly always creating scenarios for you to get out of the situation. Be patient with your own divine timing. Be patient with your creation. You might be the number one multiple millionaire out of your family, out of the whole group. It takes time. It takes practice. It's not an overnight thing. It's not an over sensation thing. Nothing never is. The thought process might been, but in order for you to gain those skills, you have to have quantum leap. You have to quantum personality leap. It's like you had to access certain path to go onto and pass to create that moment of time, that information for you to access. You're an intelligent being. Let go of people, places, and things that don't necessarily match your frequency. And stop trying to be in of their frequency. Because all it's going to do is box you into their square for their own agenda. And I've been there, trying to do things for others that was not helping myself, and it made me suffer. But then at the same time, when I rise out of that suffering, I realize I like to help certain people, not all beings, not all spirits. Even bad spirits in the astral world, in the astral world, I still tend to help because, one, something came within me for that ability to have that knowledge and wisdom. Why not use it? But use it for the right reasons. When you have this much power, sometimes you can create cults. And you don't know what type of people you're attracting to within your circle. It's best to be mindful of what you practice, what you preach. Stand on business. Stand on ground. Because I've been on both sides, trying to do good for good, do bad for bad, bad for good, good for bad. And it's like, it's an ending cycle when nobody really truly sees your potential, and it's like a waste of time. It's not really a waste of time because you're gaining something out of it, which is wisdom and knowledge. You're getting gems. Don't let your old wounds stop you from creating. Remember this line. Somebody told me this yesterday. I don't know how to lose. I can only win. And that's just facts. We win every day. Little by little by little. It's not an overnight thing. Trust me when I tell you, when you're on the other side and you see the victory, you're going to get the glory with the victory. And then with the people behind closed doors talk shit about you, made fun of you, did all this bad shit to you right in front of your face, steal money, whatever the case may be, the divine being present of you is going to multiply that 10 times full. It's all in a matter of the time of your order. If you choose to believe in the imagination of what you are seeing, when you envision, when you get the vision. Not everybody have the eyes to the window to the soul. And there are a lot of lost souls here. And we can either choose to help them or choose not to. Otherwise, why there wouldn't be another choice? We would have just helped them. But then again, we would get rid of our own energy too. Protect your energy as always. The way that they teach you about God, you have to know God within. The God within you. Good morning.
What color is your hair?
It's purple.
What is it?
Purple.
Purple. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Have a blessed day. But yeah.
Brooklyn?
Huh?
Can I get it in Brooklyn?
Yeah. At the beauty spa, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Remember this line. I don't know how to lose. I always win. It's not selfish. It's not being in your ego. It's being in spirit. Because the thing is, they can't have your spirit. They can't have your soul. It's impossible to sell your soul. It's possible to enslave somebody and hijack their mind, but they don't own your soul. Don't nobody own nobody's soul. Remember this. I don't know how to lose. I always win. Lock it in. Remember that. Peace.